And hello, visuals. Welcome back to the visual. Did I see your phone in there? We're going to do the entertainment news. And Christopher, well, to be fair, I don't know what stories he's got, but hello, you have currently freshly fed Chris and Dan, but Chris is a bit more fresh than me. I've just got it for work. I pedalled like the clappers on the old new bicyclette, but I'm sweating and stinking and horrible, and I'm covered in dirt. So I think Chris would die if he looked like me right now. I think you would you not?
I've been in some states.
Yeah, just...
I do try and shower when I can, but... Yeah.
It's horrible because I'm going to have a shower before we leave for the cinema, and it'll be a couple of them, and it'll just be black.
Yeah, that's what mine's been like.
It's fucking hot. No, you're not going outside, dog. Chris has just informed me there are new drain covers, so the dog is on dog watch. Little arsehole. But should we're carrying on our little Halloween weird, scary shenanigans. We're about to go see Saw 10. It's because Saw X and it's Saw 10.
Yeah.
Does it have another name, or is it just Saw 10? It's not like the dick of Jigsaw.
Yeah, just Saw X.
Oh, just a Saw X. Mm-hmm. It's just X. Your X is Saw. No, doggy. Why do you do this? Go scream at somebody else. But last week we did get our viewing of The Exorcist Believer, I think they said it was called. Some shit like that. So we might as well give a quick... Tell you what, I'll let you out. I'm going to stand close to the door and monitor your position. No, I know, but it's your fault anyway. But yes, Exorcist. I think it was called Believer we watched last week, Chris. I don't know if you want to give us your little insight thoughts of the two little demonic motherfuckers.
It was alright.
Yes.
It wasn't the best.
No.
But no, it was alright. It just shows you not to mess with fucking dodgy shit you're not supposed to.
Or the young girl with the single dad she wanted to speak to her mommy. It was quite cool. The story we got at the start of it and all that, because he showed them, and were they in Haiti? I can't remember where they were. The photographer guy and whatnot, and you got like a little backstory and whatnot. I did not know at the time that it was a somewhat sequel to the original. I thought it was just to start again, because apparently there's going to be a trilogy of this. I mean, I'll watch them, but I'm on the same lines of you as it was okay. But it was, we got a nice... I didn't mind the dad and whatnot on the story that we'll go through there. There were a few creepy moments. The two girls that were playing the demonic too. The bit in the church with the girl was a bit weird, when her brother and sister are looking at her and she's like just hunched over the bench, and you're like, that's a bit fucked up. And the actual exorcism bit was... It fell short to the original. Like, the original just seemed like it was all purely makeup, and the voice was actually the actress that was playing Reagan and stuff. And you could tell the girls in this were like voicing over. And I brought it up to you when we were walking home. Like, in the original film, you see the pop-ups of the I think it's the devil or whoever the fuck it is. In this, they tried to replicate it, but it just didn't land the same. It wasn't. They went in with the music and too much visual, whereas that it's quite subtle and just quickly flashed up, and you have to sort of think, did someone just flash up there? I don't know, it was just done a lot better. And there were, like I said, a few creepy moments. The girls did do a good job of being all hair and fucking rotten teeth and fucking all that kind of shenanigans and whatnot. And I didn't mind watching the slow, is it progression or is it regression, where they're slowly rotting away and fucking going all dangly and minging and whatnot. Progression. But like I said to you, it turned into a game on the walk home of, what do you say to a possessed bitch that sat in front of you? It just turned into a game of that. For me, anyway. Get out the bin, you twat. But yeah, I didn't hate it, but it was definitely
just don't play with dodgy things, and just don't fucking
I feel like I would have tried to be to be a dick. Like I said to you, I like the bit where there's different religions there, isn't there? Well, I don't know if they're religions. You had like the voodoo lady and one of the priests and another priest and all that kind of shit. Like, if they circle around to me and I have to do one of my own prayers, it would just be a Newcastle song, because that's the only thing that I like worship, you know what I mean? So they're all going, oh, Father, what in heaven? The other person's like, oh, and I'm just, tune. It's,
But I'm like, just fucking keep on scrolling.
Just, carry on. I don't know, like, imagine being in a room, though, when there's, like, the proper, and they're screaming at you and clawing at you and ready to just fucking... yeah, it was. And I'm gonna give it a mediocre 4. I don't know. It felt promising with the trailer and the black and white stuff. And I thought this might be freaky. I'm down for this. And then I don't know. Watching it, I just thought there was only one time that I saw you and me and the whole cinema jump, and that was I think it was when her hand hit the window when we went to go see her in the psychiatric home.
Yes.
But yeah,
it wasn't. It was all right, and I would have been like that. I would have been like, well, what the fuck's all this shit like?
yeah, he didn't believe it for a while, did he? But until he did.
And then they didn't have to do anything in the end because it was the other guy it was the father that fucked it all up.
Yeah, and obviously that I didn't mind that twist because the possessed girls that are set with the demons inside are saying like, you could save one of us, but the other has to die, blah blah blah, and like no one says it for ages, but then you're right, the dickhead dad comes and says, I choose to save you, whatever the fuck her name was. And then it's like a psych got you. She's the one that actually dies, and I didn't mind it. It was 2 possessed girls instead of just the normal one. And it's always a little girl. Why can't now? Can we do a possession film where it's like a Brummie lad that's like 80? Like you're right, mate. So for a Birmingham, I've been possessed. Can we not go for that shit now?
Well,
surely it's time.
We can do if you want to.
Well, next time I want to see like a Tommy Shelby sort of accent being possessed. That would be so much better now. Oh, well, I don't know if it's better, but it'll be a change of pace. But yeah, it gets a 4 from me. It was okay.
It's about 3-4 from me as well.
It fell short. It lived because I remember messaging you saying, "Can we make sure we see this first? Because I think it's gonna be freaky as fuck."
Yeah.
And then I just thought, jeez, don't get us wrong. I don't think Saw's gonna blow us away. I'm only here to watch people get fucked up. I'm glad it's an 18. The Exorcist was only 15, wasn't it?
Yes.
But as for a trilogy, yeah, I'll watch them all. It's already a HD copy of online as well.
Is that?
Yeah. So I don't know if that means anything or what. So if you do want to check it out, but it was okay. Like I said, we're gonna go see Saw now in a couple of hours, an hour and a half or so, whatever it is, and hopefully that's a lot more freaky. But yeah, a 3 and maybe a bit higher for Chris and a 4 for me. FNAF after tonight is the next horror film.
Yeah.
Yes, is that correct?
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully FNAF lives up to a higher standard. I'm going there a little bit biased anyway. I'm just going to see Markiplier and shit. What the fuck? Talk about demons. Even the dogs looking at the stairs. Better than possessed trees.
The dog's just fucking being my dog.
And I guess the only other news I need to really bring up is we have Loki started up again. I'm assuming you haven't done 2 yet. You've only done 1.
No, I was hoping to do episode 2 when I got back earlier on today, but I am like 5 hours behind.
No, I was about to say, I don't think, hence why again I thought there's no point doing a spoiler review because Chris wouldn't have seen 2 just yet. But what did you think of number 1? I'm happy the show's back.
I saw that. I'm happy. I like it. I liked episode number 1.
Did you see the cutscene at the end or the credit scene? Yeah, I think I saw it on Instagram or somewhere before it came out saying there's a cutscene.
So where was she? She's in 1990? No, 1980.
It's from the 80s. Yeah. She's gone back there. She's got herself a little McDonald's gig, and it screams 1980s McDonald's. Everything about it. And like when she walks in, the guy in the till is like he's chatting away. What she says to me, does she? She's like, "We've got the new McNuggets or whatever," and you're like, "These must have a brand deal with with McDonald's or whatever." And obviously, it was cool. We now have Short Rounders in it. I shouldn't call him Short Round because that's not obviously his fucking name. But yeah, it's for me anyway. It's got off to a great start. I can't wait to see where we entwine. Episode 2, I won't spoil it because you haven't seen it, but that was a continuation of epicness and going down the spiral of how do we contain the timelines all going nuts and crazy and whatnot. How do we get to the top of really what's going on at the TVA and stuff? Sylvie probably comes back in episode 2. You'll see that unfold. Tom Hiddleston's still killing it. Owen Wilson's still killing it as Morbius. I just think the Loki show and this 2 episodes we've got so far, it's just fucking awesome.
It is good. It is very good.
Yeah, and it just explore this weird, wonderful. If you think about it, the whole Infinity Saga arc was Tony Stark was the heart of it, but now this multiverse weird shenanigans. You can probably say it's fair to say that Loki's like the heart of it all. That's been kicking all this multiverse weird shit off.
He's been a boot.
And it was mad as well seeing him in the first 4 film to be like, Loki, get him, he's a bad guy, to like now being like, I love Loki. I just want him to be. He's one of the boysies now.
He is. Like I said, it's Tom Hiddleston. It's Tom Hiddleston. He's a good actor.
He
plays it really well.
He's so good. But you enjoyed episode 1.
I enjoyed episode 1.
So hopefully we'll have Chris's.
I'll watch episode 2 tomorrow.
Did you finally? This is my next bit of. It's not even news, but did you finally finish The Boys?
Yes.
Yes.
I did. So I watched the first episode.
Ring the bell.
The first episode of
Gen V. Yeah, which is quite cool because you get. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they did the same with the boys. You got the first 3, and then they do it weekly after that. Because they did it with the boys, did they not?
Yes.
Yeah. So, well, first of all, just quickly, you'd have to go nuts. What did you think of the boys?
I enjoyed it.
Your man as Soldier Boy, your one of your bays, is fucking phenomenal. He's fucking good. Phenomenal.
He's good. There is a season 4, but we don't know when it's coming because obviously all the strikes and everything else. So it's
gonna happen to Butcher.
I know. It's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be fucking. What did you think then? Since it's your main man, the fuck is his name again?
Gerald.
No, Gerald.
No, fucking hell. What's his
name? Jason.
No.
Is it not Jason?
No.
It's.
Fucking what's his name?
It's him.
Yeah.
That guy.
Fucking Jensen.
Jensen, that's it. I know I was thinking Jason. Jensen, yes. Did you like him with Soldier Boy? Obviously, it's their sort of version.
It was different.
I love the way he was like when he was shagging the older bird and the way he said stuff and the way he was with Huey and shit. And it's quite cool, not spoiler, but the newest episode of Gen V, I don't know how they're going to do this, but it looks as if he's in it. Because it shows you at the very end of the next time on Gen V and I'm like, the fuck are you doing? Like how? Because I'm assuming Gen V takes. Well, no, it doesn't start episode. You see the whole Vault Tower crash and that.
Yeah, it takes place after it. Aye.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's a callback. I have no idea, but it's definitely got him in it. In the next part, fuck knows.
Yeah, because you seen when they all first. Because at first I was like, well, why is she still alive? Is she fucking crisped?
Mm-hmm.
But then obviously that's how it all started.
The hand job when she's all crisp.
That's when it all started off, and then obviously it jumped back to present, and you see Nelly building all fucking things. Yeah.
Do you know I adore Homelander so much? That is one of the best characters ever written for me personally. I fucking love every guy. That smirk at the end when he kills the thingy, and he thinks, "Shit, everyone's gonna hate me," because he just wants to be loved, doesn't he? But then all of a sudden he gets applause. He's like, and you're like, "Oh my god, you've given the madman the buttons to the nuclear fucking red. Like what have you done?" And the boy. Mate, but the best thing about that, right, is it's all egotistical. I'm big, I'm strong, look at me. But they subtly showed you in the show that Homelander, the character isn't actually muscular. The suit, usually for like a superhero film, they would have it's true in the War of the Boys, it's his suit that's padding. He's a regular skinny guy. And I love that whole little dynamic thing going on because he feels inferior, especially when he's talking to himself. He's one of the most complex, greatest characters I've ever seen in my time. I fucking adore him. So, I mean, at the same time, I hate him. But I like that when that bird was about to... the girl was about to jump, and he's like, go on, just do it, just jump. And at the point she changed her mind, he's like, no, fucking do it, I'm just going to kill you. You're like, you're the Superman. Like, how do you stop the Superman? That's a fucking lunatic. Oh, mate. And the final fight, I love the fight with Butcher, Soldier Boy, and Homelander and all that. And Huey comes in just naked, trying to do what he can and stuff, which is just fucked. But yeah, the boys was great. Did you enjoy episode 1 of Gen V?
I did. It was... Well, it was alright. I need to get into it a bit more to get behind it all. It was alright. It was like...
Did you...
Right, so we're following a new character, a new woman.
I'm assuming that they're gonna come in at some point.
Yeah. Obviously, whatever fucking route they go down, it's like, is this the biggest dick you've ever seen?
Mate, I was waiting for you to bring that up. I sent a video of my mate that... Because there's a guy that's got a really small wiener. And he's obviously, they bring it up, he's insecure about it. And he asks, that must be a horrible way to shrink and go up, by the way, for the girl.
That's what I was thinking of.
I fucking knew the second he's kissing her and they're going away, and he's like, can you do something that's really hot? And I'm thinking, you're going to ask her to shrink, aren't you? And she wraps around him and I'm thinking, you horrible little bastard. And she started slapping his butt. I love the boys for this, though, because they're not scared to just... do the extreme. There's a moment you won't... It's not a huge spoiler, I'm going to tell you. There's a moment where the blood girl has a moment with a lad and she explodes his dick. And that, you watch it, you'll give it one of them, like a... Oh, fuck off. You see it just swelling. Because it turns out her powers are actually quite badass. But when I first saw them, I'm thinking...
Yeah, I don't get them.
That must be a nightmare. But when you realise, as you go further, on how powerful she can be because of it, because she can manipulate and control blood... She can make you implode or explode and that, and you're like, oh, fuck, okay, these are actually quite powerful. Because obviously every living thing contains blood. So I'm assuming she might even be a way to help defeat Homelander because he still has blood coursing through his veins.
So she can control other people's blood as well.
Yeah, you'll see more of this going further down the line and whatnot. Because when you first see it, the boys have always got a lot of weird power. There's a lot of okay, and then you saw, I'm thinking, I mean, it kind of looks cool, but it leaves a mess. You've got to keep cutting yourself and that. But she's going to harness her powers a lot more and whatnot. Okay. But I fell in love with the show. I think it's so great. But then again, I love the world of the boys. So
and then you had the he/she person, which is like.
I think you'll start to like them. Again, I won't say too much because you're in one episode, but I think you'll start to like them. A lot of them I do. You have the English lad who's playing American in this, who was in Sabrina and stuff. He's quite cool. I did like that golden boy. I wanted to see more of him. I was gutted that he killed himself in episode 1. And it's like, okay, but again, you'll go down that route a bit more and whatnot, explain why and whatnot. He's got a brother in it that's quite cool and shit. But I fell in love with the show. And when I first heard about it, I thought, this is going to be mad. I just want to see Butcher doing his Cockney, but really bad Cockney accent shit. And then I've been watching it thinking, I really like this. Like, I really, really like it. I have seen a little bit of divide, though. A lot of people saying they can't relate because of it's a bunch of teenagers. But I love that sort of teen drama, college, American Pie-esque sort of stuff. So I'm more than down for it. But yeah, sorry, that's my only little bit of thingy. Chris is semi up to date. I am. At least you finally finished The Boys.
I finally finished The Boys. Got around to finally finishing that. Yeah. I don't think I haven't really watched anything else. I haven't watched this week's Daryl yet.
No, Daryl was another fantastic, with a huge moment in it, mate. Again, I won't tell you, but a big moment. So make sure I'm going to give you a clue. Make sure you're listening at the time.
God. Right. Well, like I said, that'll be an episode for tomorrow as well. Then. But apart from that, I've just been watching me Big Bang.
Just more Big Bang. Just more Big Bang.
More Big Bang. I don't know why, because I've seen it all.
Yeah, but you love it, mate. I do the same with How I Met Your Mother. You love it.
I do. I love Big Bang. Fucking obsessed with it, man.
Go on then. Rattle off the news then, sir.
Obsessed. Right, so what have I got? I don't even know what I've got. I've got quite a few. Look nice. No, done that one.
You did have a few.
Prison Break.
Oh, I saw this.
Season 6.
I'm not down at all. I loved Prison Break, but I love the way it ended and stuff. I'm not down for it. I don't know how you feel.
Right, bear with me, because I don't know what season it is. I did start. And then, I don't know.
Oh, did you stop during like the main sort of?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh, I would always do the main first 4, like the box set one, I would call it. But then the 5 where it's like they weren't ISIS, but they were like a group like that. I was like, this is just shit.
I think it was season 2.
No, that's it's what they come back. Oh, I think you're on season 2. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the regular ones are absolutely bang on. I love all of the season 1 to 4, but yeah, just season 5 didn't hit for me, and I'm not asked about season 6.
I remember rightly, they ended up in some house.
Very vague, Chris. Just in a house. I remember a house.
Yeah.
But, okay, so there's more Prison Break for
people. There's more Prison Break to come. Season 6. Cyberpunk 2077.
A game that you love.
A game that I do love. It was a bit rocky to start off with because
that was just the bugs and stuff, wasn't it?
It was early access,
but it's not to do with the story or out.
No. But obviously, when everything got sorted, it became such a popular game, such a good game, and we might be getting a movie out of it.
I wouldn't mind a movie. Quickly before you carry on, what's this Idris Elba trailer I keep seeing of Cyberpunk? Is it DLC or something?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Idris Elba and Keanu Reeves are in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Keanu Reeves. I remember when he announced it on stage, and somebody shouts, "I love you!" It's like, "I love you." I remember all that stuff. But yeah, I just keep seeing Idris Elba doing like a trailer.
He's the DLC version of Cyberpunk, which is pretty good to be fair.
Have you played it?
I've not got it, but it's like extended stories.
Okay.
Which I probably will get at some point.
So the potential Cyberpunk film. I wonder if they continue with Keanu Reeves in the film then.
Maybe.
It would make sense because he's in your head or something.
He's in your head, and then you be him at some point.
Oh, you actually control him?
Yes.
All right, okay. I've never played the game, but I'd be interested in the film because the world does look quite cool.
It is cool.
You know, I'll check that out.
Colourful.
It looks colourful and vibrant,
especially
and
when
futuristic and
it's
whatnot.
like it's night time and you're in some like a Japanese town or something. It's very colourful. The dragon.
Yeah, it does look pretty.
It is very good.
Yeah, Optimus likes it.
Aye.
Either that or he's revving an engine.
We are getting a live action series.
Oh. Of
I choose you.
Pokemon.
Yes.
We're getting a live action series.
Yes.
I know you've been talking about Detective Pikachu and films and shit like that, but we're getting like a live action.
We're getting a live action Pokemon series.
No, is it part of the Detective Pikachu world, or is it?
I'm not too sure. It's still.
You got that picture?
Me
Me too.
It's still all early talks, discussions, and whatever else. So
I wonder if it's Ash. Oh, just give us a live action Ash. Oh, that'd be fucking mint. I don't know if they will go that route.
Where they're gonna go with it. Oh.
So that'll be epic. Because as much as I adore Detective Pikachu, it didn't show enough of the battle, and there were a couple and whatnot. But I would love to see full-on actual Pokemon battles, because in the anime, obviously, they're somewhat tactical. You've got to choose the right moves and about all that kind of shenanigans. And that'll be so cool to see somebody do a gym challenge and go into the Elite Four and become Pokemon champion. Oh, that'll be amazing. Does it say who's planning on doing it?
No. It'll probably be somebody over in Japan, I'm guessing.
Well, Netflix love to take an anime adaptation, don't they? Like One Piece.
Obviously, we've been Pokemon.
Definitely.
Like, fucking...
Yeah. To be fair, mate, no matter who's making up what they're doing, I'll be watching the shit out of that.
Oh, yes.
I had, sorry to interrupt, New York, just because we're speaking of anime, New York Comic Con was at some point last night, and they released the new Dragon Ball series, what they're doing, 40-year anniversary, all this kind of shit. I thought, what we're going to do? We've just had this epic thing in Dragon Ball Super with this massive tournament, Goku going Ultra Instinct, and they thought, do you know what we're going to do for the Epic 40? We're going to do a series where Goku and Vegeta and everyone turns really small into a kid again, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? How is that? The animation looks beautiful, but what the fuck is it? There's two demons that have turned all of our favourite heroes into kids.
Fair enough.
It's a very Japanese-y anime-y sort of storyline, and it looks adorable, but we've just watched Goku be the most powerful badass where he can fight without thinking. His body just reacts, and you're like, oh my god, epicness. So I'm going to hit you now. What are they doing? I'll stick with it because we've had one trailer, but we'll see. Sorry, just because you mentioned anime, I thought I'd bring that up.
Right. 22 years ago, we had a film.
We had plenty of films.
We had a film.
But what film are we talking about?
Now, this film is probably such an iconic film.
Okay.
That after 22 years, we're finally getting a sequel to it.
Finally getting a sequel. So 2 years ago.
A sequel to it. What were you doing 22 years ago?
What was I doing?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, probably poking up my penis going, what the fuck is this? Well, what was I, 8? So I was probably just sat there going, can I swap for your champ, please? I need to my collection.
I was 13, so I was probably poking up my penis.
Yeah, but you would have been going through the stage of like, hey, I'm feeling stuff, bit of stubble, where I'm just sat there with little chubby hamster tits and fucking, it looks like a weird belly button. Oh, God, what have we got, Chris?
Band of Brothers.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, the TV series?
No. The film.
Band of Brothers? Is it? I didn't even know there was I know there was a Band of Brothers TV series, like the Pacific and that. But I don't know if it's like, what's his name? The fucking just on Elvis. I don't even know if that's the poster. There was a Band of Brothers TV show with Ross from Friends and whatnot in it.
Oh, well,
but I can't remember a film. I could be thinking of a different name, but I'm sure it was Band of Brothers. But regardless, hopefully
yes, it is the series.
It's the with Ross and everybody in it. I'm sure it was done by BBC. You know, I could be wrong. It had a huge cast, and the amount of people in it were fucking insane. But there was that and the Pacific, and I personally prefer the Pacific, but they are both outstanding.
This is the series. So yes, we.
So what, it's a sequel series or a sequel film?
Sequel series, so it's a season 2.
Nice, fucking more than game.
Season 2.
Absolutely more than game.
So it should be good. Get it weird. Get it weird.
Did you watch Band of Brothers?
I think so.
I highly recommend that 100%. I read they're not that long. I think it's like 8 episodes in each. I highly recommend. And as well, just because it's in my head, Talk to Me is HD Online. Check that out as soon as you can because it's phenomenal.
Well, because since you've mentioned that, I've actually got it up on here.
Yeah, that's why I just got a little glimpse of it. That's why I thought I'd just let you know.
Because for those who didn't get round to watching it and that can't watch it the way we can watch it, from the 26th of October, you can watch it on Netflix.
Oh, nice, okay. Fucking mint. And quick, because obviously it's something that's close to mine, Chris's heart. Bearing in mind, this is a film created by 2 YouTubers who were offered a lot of money to take control of the film and whatnot, and they turned it all down. A lot of actors are friends and whatnot. It's local people from Australia and shit. They've done a phenomenal job. The directorial debut, the Raka Raka twins, if you know who they are, they're just these weird, crazy, over-the-top, doing wrestling videos and shit. And they've put on a fucking outstanding film. And apparently there is already talks for Talk to Me 2.
Yes.
Is that you know about that? Yeah. Oh, sweet. There, Chris has already got some news for Talk to Me 2. But so there you go. If you want to wait, then Chris, or if you want to watch it online, yeah, I reckon it's so fucking good.
I will do. I'm actually off. Like I said, I'm off at the end of the month for a couple of days, so I'll probably get it done then.
Squeeze a lot of watching stuff in that time.
Yes. Okay. Eminem.
Oh, Eminem. Marshall Mathers.
That's the one. I was going to say Miles Summit.
Miles Morales.
Eminem. He is doing a sequel to 8 Mile.
Do you know what? As much as I'm not the biggest Eminem fan, that would actually be okay because
I enjoyed that film.
No, I really enjoyed it, and not only that, even though he's been successful and stuff, there's a lot of weird shit that's gone on behind the scenes. Like there was a whole thing with his mum, and I would like to see if it's a biopic all about him in the successful part of his life, because 8 Mile was the early days of him. He wasn't even famous. He was working at a shitty job and that. Yeah. So I wouldn't mind to see an 8 Mile. I don't know. Are they still calling it 8 Mile? Will it be called 8 Mile?
8 Mile 2.
Well, there you go. I'd like to see, when he was doing stuff like songs like "Daddy's Gonna Buy You a Market." Him and his yes, and the stuff with him and his kid. There's a lot of weird dark stuff there.
So I'm not a big fan of Eminem.
I appreciate him and I understand he's one of the best rappers to ever live. I get it, but I agree with you. I'm not like the
But like I said, there is a couple of songs.
Yeah, I think there's a few songs that most, even like with the real Slim Shady, if it comes on, most people are going to give it a little bop or a little.
And yeah, there's obviously D12.
D12 stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll give it a watch. Yeah, I enjoyed the first film.
To be fair, biopics on pretty much anybody I'll watch, just because I like to have a look at the inside of some stuff.
She had that Brittany Murphy as well, didn't she? She was in it just before she died. Oh, committed suicide.
Oh, was it? Was that not long after that film? Was it? Mm. Oh shit! I knew she was in it, but I didn't realise she killed herself not long after that film. Jesus Christ! No.
Jason Momoa.
Hey.
Obviously we'll
yeah.
Start again. Obviously we've got him coming as Aquaman.
As Aquaman, Arthur Curry.
Did you hear what he's been doing? Just to piss off Amber.
Am I gonna? I think I know. So we're gonna talk about a certain Captain Jack Sparrow dress.
Yes.
Yes, and being a little bit drunk.
A bit of drunk, turning up just to piss Amber off.
Oh, fucking good! I heard as well, just to go on this story, that she's not allowed to attend any premieres and stuff like that.
Like I said, she's in the film, but only for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, from the trailer, it looks like she's trapped, kind of thing, trying to smash through like a window or whatever. Yeah. That's a big, massive fuck you, like, isn't it? If he's doing shit, because I wonder what everyone else on the set was thinking. Like, he shouldn't be doing this. He's probably thinking, I'll be all right. Fuck it, fuck her. Yeah, it's crazy to hear that. Mm-hmm.
It's weird from Jason, anyhow, because I thought it was been a.
I do remember somebody or something saying about how he was on when the court case was happening between Johnny Depp and her, that I think he come up with a statement like he supports him or supports Johnny Depp or some shit like that. Yeah. So.
Oh. But no, that's not the story. The story is that he's in talks of being recasted for Lobo.
Oh, for Lobo? Mm. Wait, what? How would that work? Lobo is that guy there. Okay. He's a Superman villain.
Yeah, that's what it says there.
Oh, right, okay. that would be... Oh, don't get us wrong, he'll do a great job at Lobo. But why can't we just keep him as our Aquaman? I love him as Aquaman.
Well, this is kind of technically his last film, isn't it?
Yeah, if James Gunn's not going to continue with this, but can we not just please keep his Aquaman? Again, he'll do a great job. He'll be phenomenal at Lobo.
He will.
But do you not just love him as Aquaman?
I do. But Lobo looks quite cool.
Lobo is he kind of looks like a Kiss character a little bit. Yeah. You know, kind of thing. Oh, have you got a picture of Lobo up on your phone? Oh, there you go, yeah. He's a cool badass character. He's amazing. Like I said, it'll be fun to see whatever Superman version we get up against Lobo.
It's a shame it's not Henry.
Yeah. Which that would be weird though if they kept Henry as him and then they just changed our Aquaman Jason Momoa into Lobo. You'd be like, this is fucked. I mean, at least James Gunn's being smart enough to say, well, I want to keep Jason Momoa on.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Jason Statham. Obviously,
he's on the TV when I walked in the house.
On the TV, Transporter, the first one.
Yeah.
He's also announced that he is doing Transporter 5.
Oh, okay.
With Haley Steinfeld.
All right, well, there's two people you adore. I do like, to be fair, I really enjoy Haley Steinfeld. I found a bit more appreciation of the last few years and whatnot.
He is a good actor.
What is, I've seen all the Transporters. What is he in there? Is he like a hitman or what? I can't remember what he is.
He's a transporter.
What's that mean? He just transports...
He drives a package from A to B.
Right, okay, so he's just... Yeah, okay.
If the law is on... If the law's against him, he'll try and lose them. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, go for it. It'll get whatever. For you, probably be a bit more exciting. For me, it'll just be, just let cinema see what happens. Yeah. So bring it on. But like I said, to me at the minute, there's a lot of Jason Statham stuff kicking about.
There is. But I like him.
And as well, something me and Chris maybe should have checked out. I'm glad we did, but fuck it. You can watch Expendables online as well. It's actually online. So anybody wants to have a weird experience.
I don't think he's watched it yet, but he wants to.
I remember you saying you want to watch it.
A little while ago, we talked about a Japanese TV series coming to Apple TV. Mm-hmm. Monarch, Legacy of Monsters.
Oh, yes.
Yes. We now have a release date of the 17th of November.
This year?
This year.
Because that looks amazing.
It does look good. We've got Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell, his son. Wyatt Russell is going to be playing Kurt Russell.
A younger version of him.
Yes.
Nice. And it's all part to do, it's not some new thing, it's part of the Monsterverse. So your Godzilla vs. Kongs and your Kong Skull Island and shit. So it's going to be, just because you've mentioned father-son duo, I am such an idiot, and I don't know if you already knew this or not, so I won't call you an idiot, but I am such a fucking moron. Do you know why? Because you know our main man from The Creator and for like Ballers and stuff in Tenet, right? It's Denzel Washington's son.
Is it?
Yeah. And I've not I forget his name, but then when I hear it, I go, yeah, Washington. And I've never pieced the two together. And I heard Mark Bernard didn't have shit on The Creator, by the way. In fact, Beyond's new pod, yeah, he did. He didn't mind it, but he did poke a few holes. And you go, well, it does make a bit... I still look at it different. I still adore it. Like he mentions a bit dumb how these robots were sat there going to sleep in hammocks with their eyes shut. He's like, they're not supposed to be fucking robots. And you're like, oh, yeah, I kind of get what you mean. Anyway, he's like, why are they creeping about little robots and shit? And you're like, oh, fuck. Go away, Mark.
Yeah, go away. Smart. I don't know.
But he said, he goes, oh, I really enjoyed good eye Denzel's son. I'm thinking, Denzel. I'm biking to work thinking, Denzel, what the fuck? Like, you fucking idiot, Dad. It's fucking... See,
Denzel?
No, I did a fucking mental, mate. But no, sorry, just because you mentioned father-son there.
Well, there you go.
I saw that poster today on Instagram. Sorry, carry on.
Okay. The sequel to Prey is called No Man's Land. It's going to be. It says World War II, but that's wrong. It's World War One.
Oh, okay, so it's still fine.
Yes,
I do like that.
World War One.
These trenches and the Germans going at the Allies. Oh my god!
And you just see this fucking creature coming out the mist.
Oh, man, see, that's a good setting. Because Prey surprised me. Because initially I'm thinking, oh, why am I watching The Predator? No, I really did. I really enjoyed it. But when I first heard it, I thought, how can I watch The Predator go up against a bow and arrow?
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense. But the way they filmed it, and the way they've obviously, it was phenomenal.
It was good.
Yeah. So I'm down. It's a bit of a shame because I really enjoyed her, but I get it. You were doing different time periods and stuff.
Yes.
But no, give me more Prey shenanigans. I didn't know as well up online. The sequel or whatever it is to Pet Sematary is already up.
Yeah, I seen that last week.
But like, I thought that was like a cinema thing, but it's obviously a streaming thing, is it? It must be on a streaming site. We've never once heard that advertised.
I've never seen it at the cinema.
Nah.
So unless it's just a straight.
Yeah, it must be like a Netflix or a Hulu or whatever the fuck it is.
I think it's Hulu, to be fair.
It's a Hulu.
Yeah. Praise also Hulu before we go any further.
But so that means I'm sure I watched it on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because Disney own Hulu.
So can you still do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Talking about Disney Plus as well, because I've got
Information on Disney Plus.
Information from the 1st of November.
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
Just some random guy.
Oh.
I'm just on about the...
Oh, right, okay.
From the 1st of November, the price on Disney Plus will rise from $7.99 to $10.99.
I still don't know how that affects me because, like I said, mine's part of my phone package, so I don't know what that means for my outfit. Because I was getting it cheaper, I was only paying $4.99 with it being through O2.
Yeah.
So fuck knows what that means to me.
I don't know. It's not too bad, I guess.
It's
because we are getting a lot more content now.
You're getting loads from Disney Plus
compared to what we were getting. And when
when it first came out, we were thinking, what the hell are they going to show? What are they going to put on it? And then, like, about a few months later, like, fuck me, Disney Plus has got loads on it. It's got shitloads. So, I mean, there's no point twining because, you know, for a fact, we're going to use it. We're going to have it.
Yeah. So then I use it. I still watch NCIS.
Man, there's loads of shit I go on there and watch on it. It's just... It's fucking, to be fair, I love it.
Scroll back through. So that's that one. That was my lunch pub.
My lunch pub?
The lunch in the
I'll take
pub.
your eggs, I'll take your chips.
Oh yeah, it's a surf turf.
Is that a sausage in the
no
corner?
surf turf, sorry, it's a mixed grill. So that's sausage.
I'll take that.
Steak.
Take that.
Chicken.
Take that.
Gammon.
I don't like fish.
Gammon is...
I know, it's an old joke.
The eggs, the chips, the onion rings.
Yeah, to be fair,
I ate everything apart from the tomato.
Ming and like, or you're just full?
Well, no, I just don't like fried tomatoes.
Oh, I didn't realise you could eat people fried tomatoes.
Yeah.
That's
with
news to
a couple
me.
of bottles of Peroni.
Oh, was it very nice,
It
sir?
was very nice. It cost me 25 quid, so it wasn't cheap. Because I was doubting.
How much was our takeaway today?
19.
And that's for 2 meals. Jesus fucking Christ. To be fair though, you probably enjoyed that a bit more, did you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
That's right. Takeaway sort of like, even though it's lovely, you like it's just a takeaway.
Chill out in the bar and just on some comfy seats.
But it's quite nice chilling on your own in the pub.
It is because service stations, these same old random shines, you can't be bothered.
Yeah.
And it was just nice to fucking have a nice comfy seat, just to chill out, have a nice proper food.
Yeah.
Couple of bottles. Then he Budweiser, but that's why I went for Peroni.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Oh
Just
well.
chill.
I'm glad it were nice, sir.
Chill. And then I had all fucking today was a disaster. So.
So your chill went into chaos.
The chill went into chaos.
Are we alright? We did alright.
March 29th next year.
Yes. Is that Ghostbusters?
It is. Afterlife 2 will be in our theatres.
Yes. Is it still the kiddies?
Yes.
Is it still Paul Rudd and shit? Paul Rudd's still in it as well.
As far as I'm aware.
Nice.
I'm aware.
Yeah, I'll take more of this Ghostbusters. It was fucking phenomenal.
It is.
And that was me Christmas Day last year when I was building my XL1, watching it again. I thought, this is just me. I love this.
Love it.
Yes.
We a couple of weeks ago we talked about that Christine was getting a sequel, Stephen King's Christine. Yeah. But turns out that's getting scrapped now.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry, Christine fans.
Yeah, but Blumhouse,
they're doing loads at the minute.
They are. Is doing a remake on the original.
Okay.
Original.
It'd be nice to see a more updated version.
Yes.
The original was great, but it is fucking corny as
Isn't
hell.
the original at the cinema?
Yeah, it's at cinema.
Guy did tell us dates, but we don't know fucking what.
Yeah, obviously Friday the 13th, that was today, he said, and tomorrow, because he made that
Yeah.
joke about, why would you come tomorrow? It looks like you put on the wrong day. And I'm thinking, hey, yeah, can we get our screening now? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing throughout the months, aren't they? They were doing It, as in like the new It.
Was that was last week?
Yeah, last week.
That was last week.
Friday the 13th this weekend, and I think maybe it's next weekend.
No, it's something else next weekend.
Oh, it's something else, sorry.
Yeah. I don't know what.
I can't remember, mate. I just remember him saying that, but I can't remember what day he said it on.
Oh, no, Christine was supposed to be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was something else. But again, I have no idea what.
I can't mind, sir. I can't mind.
But no. Blue
So
Mouse
we're getting a remake.
is getting Stephen King's remake.
Yeah, I don't mind that we remake the Stephen King stuff. Like I said, it was fantastic. I really enjoyed Pet Sematary.
Well, the series should be out soon.
Okay. I'll take that order.
Right, Daredevil. We discussed this last week.
Yes.
A lot's changed since last week.
Wow.
Everyone's been sacked.
From Daredevil?
Yeah.
Wait, you don't mean like Charlie Cox?
No. All the directors and the writers.
Oh, they've
all that
changed
stuff.
like the creative people.
They weren't happy with whatever was written down or whatever, so they kind of like doing like a reboot now.
Is that maybe one why? Because you said it's been pushed back by a lot more. We thought, oh, must be the strikes, but maybe it's this as well then.
Maybe it's
because they've started again.
So we're kind of like getting a reboot.
So nothing to do with the show on Netflix that we had.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're just starting fresh.
But still carries on from the one we saw in She-Hulk and Spider-Man.
Yes.
Right, because it's obviously still the
Echo
MCU.
and
Echo, right? I mean,
yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Obviously Punisher.
Yeah.
Well,
Punisher was part of the Netflix stuff.
Yeah, this will be the Punisher with the new shit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh well, as long as we fucking get it, because I love Daredevil.
Will eventually.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man.
I won't mention that because you just mentioned it.
Wait, did you have Dragon Ball news?
I did.
No.
I did.
No way.
Dragon Ball news.
Wow, thank you, mate. Thank you. I don't think you've ever brought Dragon Ball. That's Pokemon and Dragon Ball in the same video you brought up there. Well done, sir. You fucking nerd. Get a life.
And finally, we got to see a little snippets of the ones who live.
Yes. February.
Yeah,
hopefully. I didn't say what day because it'd be quite nice.
No, we haven't got a date yet. It's Andrew and Danai, whatever her name is. Yeah, Rika Michonne. She looks like she's put weight on, mind you.
Is she?
Will be hitting our screens.
Yeah, I think she's got a lot of clobber on there as well.
Yeah, it's true. We might finally get the story of who these people were, because that was supposed to be the goal to crack about the world beyond.
Yeah.
But then we weren't any fucking further forward as who they were.
No, they didn't really. Yeah. But just you wait till you watch Daryl's Son.
Okay, right. Well, like I said, I'll watch it tomorrow.
Oh well, I'll take more. I'll take anything to do with Rick at the minute. Like I said, please don't get to the point where I don't think they will, because I saw screenshots. Shots from set of them two together. But I had fears of like, we'll run it for 5 seasons. We won't let them meet each other till the 5th season because that would fucking. Like I said, I've seen people took pictures on set and they're together and stuff. So it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. But that was a small fear of mine. Just fucking let me, because it was so amazing in The Walking Dead getting to see that bit of Rick. And I'm like, yes, and it felt like it was 10 seconds and gone. I'm like, oh, just start it again. Come on, get it fucking back on. Feels like we have no. Doesn't feel like it has. We've been without Rick for fucking years now.
I know it's been far too long now. We need him back.
And then they had that perfect ending. They should have just had Rick in that perfect ending. They should have somehow explained in World Beyond or whatever they did of how he come back or what he was doing, and then had that final episode of them all in the having sitting down. Even if it was somehow they're all sat down having that meal together, and there was a knock at the door, whatever, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? And they open it up, and they just see, boom, Michonne and Rick. I'm like, and that would have been enough for me to be like, oh my God, they're together, end. I would have happily took that.
No, I wouldn't have liked that.
No, as long as they explained the Rick part in the spin-off show, like, we thought we were gonna, but then see.
Finish it off, yeah.
Yeah, you know what they're doing World Beyond. If they just, instead of doing that, what they give us, do that as Rick-related stuff. And then the final episode of Walking Dead, because we don't need to know what happens after that, because we saw the episode of, where they have the daydream in the future. Yeah. We saw that, so I'll take that, and then just give me Daryl looking at Rick for one more time, and Daryl like showing some real love and vulnerability, and then just end. Now I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that, mate.
I know.
But that's the Canoozy news, is it?
That is the Canoozy news.
Well, we'll say thank you there. We'll end it there, visuals, because we got another pod to do, and then we've got to go watch Jigsaw brutally dismantle people. I heard somebody review this film, and they said, yeah, it's all fun and whatnot, but he gives them impossible times to do the challenges in, and it's like, oh, so is he being a dick now? Because he was always a dick, but he was always fair about it. Like, I love it in Saw. It's the first one, isn't it? Where the guy wakes up from the bathtub and the key goes down, and by the end of the film he goes, the key for that chain is in that tub, and you're like, the fucking water went down hours ago, you prick. I fucking love that. I'll let you out, mate, but if you get drain cover, I will curb stomp you, then RKO you and AA you.
I like them.
I don't mind them. I've got the story. I'm not really. I don't give a shit about. To be fair, I couldn't give a fuck. I just love seeing the new contraptions. I love, because you got to remember, these come from the mind of a real person thinking, imagine if we put a human in this thing and it'll rip them from limb for limb, and I'm thinking, oh God, get that man checked out.
How old do you think he is?
John Kramer. John Kramer, that's his name from the film, isn't it? John, 70 to 80, 75, 75.
Nope. 85.
Oh, he's 85?
Yeah, 85.
He fucking looks better than me. I'm 30.
I know.
What the fuck?
I was looking at something the other day, and I was like, I thought I'll click on him and see what else has been in. Because I don't really know a lot of things.
I know nothing for else he's been in.
But he's done a lot of shit back in the 60s and 50s and shit.
Where he wasn't a nutcase that wanted to rip people apart.
85 years old, is it fuck right?
It's as much as what you can think what you want about the Saw films. I know a lot of people say, bloody hell, they're not finished yet. You've got to admit that they're iconic. Everybody knows the Saw films.
He's a fucking loon.
Yeah, but he must be having fun doing these roles and stuff. So
because there's more to come.
Again, I don't give a shit about story. You give me another 10. As long as I see some gruesome shit for an hour and a half, I'm not bothered. Don't care. And just okay. And hey, again with the first one where he's laying on the floor, on that hard ass tiled floor for the whole film, where it's like, fuck me, he gets up smoothly, I'll be like, oh lads, what the fuck? It was you know the one that pure baffled me was the one where the cop's son's in it and you got the pit with all the needles and shit. But by the time you get to the end of the film, you find out that what the cops are watching is a pre-recorded thing, and that's how the kid's in the safe. That fucking out, that pure. I was like, how the fuck does this work? It took me ages to figure that out. It did my tits in.
They've had a few people, well-known people in as well, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. They've got fucking loads. I personally wouldn't mind if they put a brakes on the Saw and give us a couple more Spirals, or do the same again, because Spiral was like a copycat in a different city. I would happily take copycats and like maybe in New York City, then we can go to like fucking Atlanta or some shit.
But this one is supposed to have dominated all the rest of them by viewings and shit.
Is it?
Oh, it's up there.
Yeah. So I haven't checked any like it, to be fair though, can you remember much of like 7, 8 and 9s and stuff? It's the early ones that I vividly remember.
It's the one that sticks out to me most is 1.
One's the one that always sticks in my head.
And 2, because of Chester.
Yeah. So on the car seat, pulling forward and its skin's looking back. Yeah.
Bless him.
Huh? Bless him. Yeah. Which is always mad, because I remember when I first saw him that, and I had to sort of give a double take, thinking, no, it's not him. And then you're watching, no, I think it is him. And you're like, oh shit, it's like Jared Leto's in the new Haunted Mansion, and I'm watch the whole film, finish it, and thinking, where the fuck was Jared Leto? But apparently he plays one of the ghosts, and you never really see his face. It's like skeleton-y, and I'm thinking, oh, Right, okay. The whole film just waiting for Jerry. He must be here now. There's 10 minutes left. He must be coming anytime soon. But he was there the whole time apparently. But yeah, it was one of the ones where you give like a double take. But no, we will end it there, visuals. So thank you very much, Chris, for the Canoozy news right there. We're going to ramble on about some shit for 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to go in the shower. Yeah, I know, mate. Don't listen out for it because you can get it. It gets that congested and blocked. I can feel it all the way down here of just dust and cement and crap and soot and ugh. I've got my legs have been covered in acid all day. They're burning to shit.
I can understand the soot because I delivered EnviroBed.
EnviroBed.
No idea what it is.
No, no clue.
I took it to a farm, and as soon as I fucking unloaded it, all I was seeing cows just go dink. So it must be something to do with cows.
Oh, what the fuck, mate? I want to hear that shit, you little lunatic.
No, I don't mean dunkers and killed out, as in mean they were fucking sniffing it and whatever else.
Oh, right. Jesus Christ. It's like my mate fucking coming before at work and went, hey, Don, do you want to watch a video of a dog getting shot? And I was like, are you fucking for real, you sick cunt? I think he was winding me up because I know I get really weird about that shit. I'm just like, who comes in? The first thing you say to them is, do you want to see that? And then, fuck you.
But I had to, obviously, I have to clean up the back of the wagon every time I do a load. And just dust everywhere, and I could just...
Horrible minging dusty shit, minging the fucked up. Chris don't want it dirty. Yeah. Want to stay nice and clean and soft and fresh and warm.
I do, but then I can't because if it's pissing down with rain, I've got to close my fucking... Even though it closes automatically with my buttons now, sometimes it gets stuck. So I've got to like get out there, give it a quick nudge. By the time I get out to go out there, give it a nudge. I'm covered in shit. I'm wet.
It's like with the guy that brings our aggregates today, he's just got a brand new wagon, but his usual colour scheme is yellow and red. And he come in this bright green thing, and I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing in this? And he's like, oh, I'm just testing it out for a few weeks, see what it's like. It's like, it cost us $250,000 to buy them. I'm thinking, all right, I would test it as well then. If you're chucking down, here's me thinking, what, a couple of grand or whatever, 10 grand for a wagon? No. Yeah, when he's saying that, I'm thinking, as he's driving past him, you must be rich as fuck. He owns 2 wagons. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just testing out another one.
You fucking know what money I'm on, and I'm a rookie.
Yeah, I'm a rookie. Yeah, he owns his haulage firm as well. So he must be. He's been doing the aggregates for my spot since he's known my boss. It's fucking 20, 30, whatever years. So he's got a nice cushy little job. He's a really big lad and he walks like that. And you think because he's a fat lad, okay, whatever.
It's all up and down.
So I learned it's because he fell off a horse.
Oh, did he?
And if you knew the guy to look at him, you'd think, why the fuck are you on a horse? Yes, but he's put weight on him, shit like that, ever since because he's done something to his spine, so he can't exercise much. But like I said, when you first hear that, because I've only known him to be a big fat lad with a limp and stuff, and I'm thinking, so I'm sat there going, is he winding me up here or what? So I had to ask him one day, I won't say his name, I had to ask him, hey, did you fall off a horse? He was like, yeah, everyone thinking, I was like, oh right, just double checking. Thinking, didn't realize you can get on a horse. But no visuals yet. We will end it. Thank you once again, Chris. Go check out. Sorry.
I something which I didn't get to.
Oh, sorry. Chris has got another one.
Chris has got 20th of October, which is next week.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
You can watch Werewolf by Night in colour.
Oh. That might be a nice little. I haven't done it again yet because I wanted to do it Halloween weekend. So maybe okay. I'll check. I think I'll prefer it. There was something about the black and white of that was mint. Yeah. But I will experience it in black and white. In colour just to sort of see what it's like. Oh well, that's a nice little bonus little story there, Chris. Thank you very much.
There you are.
But visuals, hopefully you enjoyed. Go check out Loki. Go check out Gen V. The films that are out now, Exorcist, Saw, whatnot, FNAF in a few weeks' time and stuff. So visuals, thank you. Give me on. Love you, bye.